Hi folks, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. It is currently 8:55 at night. My, my job wanted me to stay till 9 o'clock. I was like, no, I cannot stay till 9 o'clock. Oh, I am so bushed. I am so freaking bushed. I am tired. I just want to crawl into bed and go to sleep. But anyways, I forgot to mention in this morning's video that today is July 31st, and for Harry Potter fans, it's Harry Potter's birthday. It's also the birthday of most people's least favorite author. And I hope that I I don't become hated like her. Anyways, hey, I enjoy writing, and that's the only thing that matters to me. Anyways, so if you guys are Harry Potter fans, happy Harry Potter's whatever birthday it is. He was born in was it 79? So he's my age. Hold on, hold on. I need to find this. He was born in the 80s. I think he was born in 1980. Um, but anyways, he was born in 1980. Yeah, because he started Hogwarts in 91. Anyways, so if you guys are still fans of Harry Potter, I hope that you had a great day. Anyways, my day was filled with work, and I am very happy to be back home where I don't have to think about my job until I gotta be back at 11 tomorrow. Thankfully, tomorrow I work 11 to 6:45, so I'm happy about that, and then I'm off. Thank God I am off. I am so off. Anyways, it's time for another Clearing My Kindle episode. This is part 2. I think this is episode 5. And I just finished Body on Baker Street, the second book in the series. Now, this is my third time rereading this. Well, sorry. This is my third time reading this book, so this is a second reread. And I am very happy to be done with it. I will say that the one thing I did not like about this book was that it was way too short. It was like 17 chapters. And I will tell you, anybody that's been ever used one of these beautiful devices knows that 17 chapters is not enough chapters. It is not. I started this book yesterday. I finished it tonight, and everything's good. It means that I do have one more book left, and that's the one that I'm rereading, hoping that I will like it and I can give it a much better rating than I did before. Anyways, Body on Baker Street is the second book in the Sherlock Holmes bookstore mystery. No, I did not acquire this book because I did spend money on other books. What happened in this one is we have Linda, who is the actual author of this series of books that has taken, women just love them. Her mother is the face of her. Basically, she's the one that did the events and all that type of stuff. And her mother ends up dead. And it happens inside Gemma's shop. Now, you would think that Gemma solving the last case would have proven that she had a knack for this, but no, it furtherly cements to the department, especially to Estrada, that's how you pronounce her name, that she is a nuisance. And So, Ryan is trying to not be involved in this, but of course he is because he's a detective. He's also a better detective than Estrada. But, yeah, so when the supposed author ends up dead, of course, the last person that got into a public argument with her is the prime suspect. His name is Donald. He was a family law attorney for 20 years. He has a web of lawyer friends that helped him get out of being in jail for any amount of period of time. Um, Estrada keeps on telling her, don't get involved, don't get involved. Unfortunately for Gemma, she has to get involved because it happened in her store. And she is knocked in the head. She is knocked in the head. And as we progress in it, it becomes very clear that there is a alternate motive to why this woman was murdered. And really the killer does not really explain why he actually killed this woman. And also, also the guy who actually killed this woman was one of the two men that leads the publishing house that these books were published in, because of how successful they are and how much money they have got. They have made for the publishing house. He sees killing her off as a great way to profit. But then what happens is he finds out that there is another book. And so prior to Linda's mother being murdered, Linda's mother told them that she had one more book that she was almost done writing, even though that was a total lie. Linda had the final book. And so I'm going to take on the limb and say that's the reason that she was murdered. And the really weird thing is Gemma hears that the books, the newest book, does not have a upfront royalty payment. I think I'm not pronouncing it correctly. And basically, what she learns about the publishing industry is that if the publishing house does not give an advance on the book, there is a very good chance the book will not be published. I think I read that correctly. And so what he wanted, because he was very like just, I need that manuscript, because what he was probably planning on to do, because he assumed that because the author was dead, that he could do whatever he wanted. Here's the problem. The author is not dead. Linda is the actual author of the book, of the series. And here's the thing. There was no contract signed after the third book. So she retained full publishing rights to the fourth book and forward. And because she retains copyright to it, she can do whatever she wants with the book. And she has announced that she's going with a different publishing company. Anyways, so now that he knows that the actual author is still alive, he's basically like, he goes insane. Literally, he goes insane. And he tries to slit Gemma's throat with this, like, crystal thing. But he doesn't count on weeds, and that's what does him in. Anyways, yeah, so he did all of this. For nothing. He murdered this woman for absolutely no reason at all. None. Anyways, absolutely love the book. Third time reading it, I still love it. I still love this book series. And what I'm thinking about doing, since I am acquiring all the books in the series, I'm actually going to I'm going to go and I am going to get oh man, I'm tired. I am going to every year I am going to read every single book in this series. Every year. Every year. So this is why I am busy acquiring the ebooks. So next week I'm going to get books 1, 2, 3, and 6. Then I'm going to get, let's see how many books are in the series. Because I can find out real easily. There's 12 books in the series. So, alright, so it says here, buy 8 items now with 1 click. So next week I'm going to get, Elementary She Read, Body on Baker Street, The Cat of the Baskervilles, and I will get The Curious Incident. So that's, and then the week after next I'm gonna get 2 books, a 3-book problem, and A Game's Afoot. And then the next week I'm going to get The Sign of the Four Spirits and The Incident of the Book in the Nighttime. And then we have The Devil in Details. The 12th book is coming out January 5th of next year. So I'm going to get these books. I'm going to read them because I want to be ready for that. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-order it. And I should get an email from Amazon saying that it went through. So yeah, I am real excited about it. So for right now, there's only 11 books. So when January comes around, there will be 12 books. So like I said, I'm going to be getting all the books. And I'm going to read them. Oh, sorry. And then when January comes around, the new book comes out, I will, I'll be able to get it. Anyways, once again, 5 stars. So the next book that I will be reading after Body of Baker Street is going to be, let's see here, Murder at the English Pub. So if I go to collections and books that I'm reading, Murder at an English Pub by Alice Castle is going to be the next book. And then after I read that book, I'm going to read the final library book. Now there is somebody waiting on it, so what I may just end up doing is just get that read, and I will give like the first maybe like 6 chapters ago, and if I just find myself that I really don't like the book, I'll just return it early, and it'd be like, yeah, you know, just stick with his Thursday Murder Club. Anyways, so that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.